Hello, and welcome in this new episode of Awakening Stories. Today, I am going to share with you a channeled message that will help you to get through the month of October 2022. But I want to let you know that this message knows no bounds. It isn't going to only apply to the month of October. It knows no bounds in times, and it's going to find you whenever and wherever you need it the most. So maybe it's going to be in this current month of October in 2022 when I record this, but maybe it's going to be in 2 years or in the month of December. I'm inviting you now to take a few deep breaths with me, just to clear our energy and prepare to receive. If you can, close your eyes and inhale through your nose, inflate your belly, pause at the top, and exhale through your mouth. Let the belly deflate. Inhale. Pause for 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth again. One more time. In. Pause. 3, 2, 1, and let go. Exhale. So, in this month of October 2022, the veil is thinning because, as you know, in late October, early November is a ceremony for the dead that is occurring in many civilizations. In France, we have one. In Mexico, there's the Dia de los Muertos. So, yeah, and in the English-speaking world, there is also Halloween. And so it is a time that was used to celebrate our ancestors, to show them gratitude. It's a day where we send caring to our dead, the people that left this plane of existence, that transitioned and died. So during this time, the veil is thinning. The veil between the worlds is really thinning, and it might be also a time very activating for you. Like, it could be tough because you might be more sensitive as the veil is thinning. You can be more sensitive to these outside energies of beings from other planes of existence, whether it's ancestors or other entities. I just want to remind you to cleanse your space, to cleanse yourself, to anchor yourself, to ground yourself, because by doing that, you will set firm boundaries and won't allow to be disturbed by these outside energy. And that could be very good for you. And I'm very ungrounded at the moment. It's really, it's just my clairsentience telling me that you might be ungrounded, because I was really grounded before we started. I'm kind of even shaky somehow. Like, I can feel something going through my forearms, like adrenaline or something coursing there. Like I'm stressed out, like I'm anxious and uneasy and really tense. Even my belly is squeezing. So maybe you need to hear that. It's okay to relax. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to rest. It's okay to do nothing. Even if you need to do 100 shit on the weekend. because you need to go grocery shopping, you need to clean the house, you need to do this and that and that and that. Well, just allow yourself to not do that, or to carve out a time for yourself where you do nothing. If you need to meal prep and grocery shopping before you do that, and if you need to clean your house this weekend, well, please do. But try to set a timer for that and try to be very efficient so that it doesn't take the whole day to do those things. Try to be present when you do this, when you clean, when you cook, when you shop. Try to be present and to listen to your body, like when you go grocery shopping. What do you need? What do you feel like you need? What are you craving? What meal will you be able to prep with those gorgeous ingredients, gorgeous fruits and vegetables? And yeah, root vegetables and orange vegetables are going to be your best friends. So yeah, basically not just orange, but orange, and it's autumn, so obviously orange vegetables are more present. But if you can have the rainbow in your plate or a colorful plate at least a couple times a week, it's going to be great for you. It's going to bring your senses so much joy. And yeah, and if you can place your hands around your plate or just a little bit over your food, like hovering over your food, whenever you are about to eat, and send gratitude. Send gratitude to yourself for going grocery shopping and for cooking this meal for you. Send gratitude to whomever grew your food. Send gratitude to everyone involved in delivering this food to you. And send gratitude, of course, to Mother Earth, to Mama Gaia, because she is the one that provided this to you ultimately. And send this gratitude. You can even pray over your food, even if you're not religious. You don't have to pray and say, the whole Christian prayer. Just pray over your food. It's a way to send intention, yeah, say that this food, after you sent your gratitude, of course, say that your intention, for example, is to be filled with all of the vitamins and minerals and all the things that your body needs through this food. Like, allow it to nourish you more deeply than it would otherwise. Ask for this, set this intention, and it can be something completely different, just it's kind of obvious. We would choose nourishment and to be able to fuel through and with all the nutrients in our food, because it's food and we consume it that way. But it can be something else. It's totally up to you. Yeah, and I apologize if you have issues with food. This wasn't meant to trigger you at all. It's just a reminder to take your time before you eat, to send gratitude, to set intentions, and just, to be really intentional when you do eat, because it will bring you peace, ease, and all. Yeah, it will bring you a feeling of you will feel better. That's what I'm trying to say. In all areas of your life, or in your body, and in relation to your body and your food intake, you will feel better by doing that. And if you are stressed out, because I think I just pointed that out and just told you to be intentional when you do your chores, but I didn't finish. So what's coming through is that you need to rest, or else, again, be intentional. Like, take this opportunity when you cook to make yourself like cookies, something with cinnamon, because it's autumn. Cinnamon is like the symbol of it, to me at least. So if you can make snickerdoodles, cinnamon rolls, or just something with cinnamon, your body will be very grateful to you. And yeah, I saw this a few days ago, but cinnamon is also something that can be used to bring abundance into your life. So if you want to bring more abundance into your life, and general abundance, not more, because can we have more abundance when we have abundance? I'm not sure. Anyways, you can use cinnamon with your intention setting to bring yourself to have more abundance in all areas of your life or wherever you need the abundance. So yeah, take your time to make something that brings you joy and that will nourish your inner child when you do cook for yourself after you went grocery shopping. And yeah, maybe it's also an invitation to eat that sweet baked goods or that hearty soup in front of the window, watching the leaves fall, or just watching a movie that will bring you joy. Like something you just relax, sit down basically, and enjoy your own company, or your own company and the company of your significant other, your family, your roommates, it doesn't matter, or your pet. It's very important that we become more intentional, generally speaking, but I feel like now, this October, or whenever you listen to that, it's very important that we are more and more intentional every day, and that we bring presence to our lives even more so, because it might be a key to our future and the desired new earth, which is basically a golden era that's going to happen in the future. But maybe it starts with us being more intentional, choosing things with our intention, with our gut feeling, with our intuition. And I think you know what I mean. So just do you, just maybe take a time, take 5 seconds and breathe before you make a decision, before you do anything. Not anything really, because that's not, that's not really possible every time. But I think you get what I mean. So yeah, be more intentional. I think it needed to be said again. Be more intentional. Be more present. Meditate if you can. It can just take 5 minutes a day. Like, you sit your ass down at the end of the day before you go to bed. You put your phone away on silent, on airplane mode, and you just put your hand on your heart and your other hand on your belly and breathe. Focus on your breathing. Be mindful about it and pay attention when you inhale. Does your belly inflate, sorry, and deflate on the exhale, or is it the other way around? Because if it's the other way around, you need to switch it. You need to inhale and let your belly rise, and exhale, let your belly go down. Okay, it's very important that if you breathe backwards, let's say, that you breathe the right way, because breathing is life. Okay, so it's life, and it's going to regulate your nervous system and bring more oxygen to your cells and make you feel more peaceful. And meditation can be just that, just breathing, focusing on your breathing. And if your to-do list comes up, if you need to fart, or if you think this is silly, let all those thoughts come up. Let them come up. You cannot stop your mind. You cannot stop your brain. If we stopped our brains, we would not be able to breathe. We would not be able to swallow. we would not be able to digest and make decisions, and we would die basically. Our brain cannot be turned off, it cannot be turned on. You need to realize that meditation is just a way to feel better, get grounded, regulate your nervous system, and connect back to yourself, coming back to yourself, your essence. It can be a way also to connect with your guides, your team, your higher self, your ancestors. And it can be a practice that you dedicate yourself to 5 minutes a day. And when you think about it, I think we all have 5 minutes a day to dedicate to just sitting our asses down and breathing, It clears the mind. I like this image because it's funny, it's a little bit silly, and I think it goes to the point. Well, it's like meditation is like flushing your toilets because there's a lot of shit in your mind, really. Like there's a lot of thoughts, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot, So there's a lot of thoughts, and a lot of those thoughts, like I think it's 80% of our thoughts are recurring thoughts. Like it's something we have all the time. And do we need all of those thoughts in our brain to just be like in our mind to just be like basically polluting our minds? We don't. And to me, sitting down to meditate and focus on your breathing and noticing your thoughts and just saying, oh, this is interesting, and bringing back your intention to your center, to your central line, your line of chakras, to your heart, to your breathing, whatever you choose. Just bring back yourself to the center of yourself whenever there's a thought coming up when you meditate. And it's okay, a lot of thoughts are going to come up. You're gonna think it's silly, you're gonna have your to-do list pop up, and maybe the people that live with you are going to come bother you when you meditate. But you can also set the intention that you will not be disturbed during your meditation, especially if you do that before bed. And I think you can even do that when you wake up. Like you do 5 minutes before bed of just gentle breathing. You can lie down in your bed, and trust me, you will fall asleep really fast and sleep way better if you do that. And whenever you wake up, like obviously don't turn your phone on yet. That goes without saying, I guess, but yeah, don't turn your phone on. Don't reach for your phone for, like, when you wake up, don't reach for your phone first thing, just sit, close your eyes, breathe. It can be 2, 3, 5 minutes, and just go about your day afterwards. Allow yourself to wake up and clear your mind. Don't jump into the train of your thoughts of all that you have to do today, or like, oh, I need to check Instagram, or I need to check if my boss sent me an email, or if my friend replied to my text. Just relax. This day is yours. This day is yours. You just need to realize that this brand new day is yours, and you don't need to check your phone and first day in the morning, of course, except if you are waiting for something super duper important, but just take 5 minutes for yourself. It's your day, it's your life, so enjoy your own company. Flush your mind by meditating 5 minutes, by breathing for 5 minutes, by noticing your thoughts. And just by noticing them and saying, oh, it's interesting, and coming back to your center, it's amazing what you can change in your life. And I know it seems easy, and I also know that it's not easy. I mean, I meditate a lot and I still have thoughts. I still have my to-do list and everything coming up to me all the time. And I even let myself, more often than not, get into that thought. Like, I'm gonna think of what I'm gonna eat today, what I'm gonna do, and keep going on that thought until I'm like, oh, I'm meditating. Sorry, I'm coming back to my center. I'm focusing on my breath, breathing in, breathing out. And meditation is just that. It's just that exercise to noticing, coming back, and breathing. To me, it's just that. And like I said, it can be something else. It can also be about connecting with your team, but I think you also need that little moment of time where you just breathe and flush your mind. You can take 5 other minutes to connect to your team, and before that, I would suggest to ground yourself and to that's something you can do morning and night. It can take 1 to 5 minutes, you choose, but just visualize a light coming down through your crown and going down all of your chakras and going down, down, down until your root and your roots spreading. You don't have to do the visualization with the light, but I would like you to try visualizing your roots coming down. If you are sitting on your bed, they are going to emerge from your root chakra, your coccyx, or if you have your feet on the floor, they are going to come from your feet. It's really easy. Just try to visualize your roots coming down, 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 down into the center of the earth until they reach that center, that core of Mama Gaia, and just maybe giving it a hug, touching it, going into a circle 2 times around it, whatever you feel like doing. And you can just plant your roots. You don't have to plant them all the way down to Mama Gaia's core, but that's what I like to do. I like to visualize that I'm to the center of the earth and that my roots are hugging the core of the earth. You can take that really far by allowing Gaia's energy to come back to you through your roots. You can also visualize that all the bad things, the bad thoughts, everything you want to get rid of, everything that does not serve you is going down to the earth and just going down, trickling down on you, on your roots, and Gaia is just composting it. It's what she does, and she does it very well to help us get rid of that. And it's a beautiful thing, really. And what I like to do is I like to think that I am giving her seeds. I'm giving her seeds and I'm actually giving her compost, and then there are seeds all over and it's going to bloom into beautiful flowers and trees and grow, and we are just giving food to her. And not really food, but I don't really know how to explain that, but I'm giving her what I don't need, what I no longer need, what's no longer serving me, and she is composting it and turning it into a beautiful compost, a beautiful dirt that is going to nourish you, nourish your seeds of intention. And to me, it's part of the manifestation process somehow. Like, we get rid of that, and by being intentional that way, maybe we can be even more so intentional in our manifestation practice. And because we cannot keep what's no longer serving us if we want to attract and magnetize to us what is meant for us. To me, it's really important to do that and to ground daily if you can. You can also connect to your body daily, but that's maybe a conversation for another day. And I didn't want this episode to be too long, so I'm just gonna try to see if there's something else coming up that you need to know and do. And I'm seeing the color brown, but a rich yellowish brown, like cinnamon brown, really. A golden brown, cinnamon brown, like the ground cinnamon, not the bark. The sticks, not the sticks, because the sticks are darker. I'm really seeing that color that can help you. So it might be a way for spirit to tell us to just, go to town with cinnamon, or just visualize that color a little more, surround ourselves with that color a little more, and wear that color, because it's going to be helping us. And yeah, it's going to be helping us activate things within us on our path. I'm also seeing something really golden, and I kind of feel like it's a crystal. Like I know last month I did a guidance in French, and the crystal that came up were golden yellow ones, like citrine, calcite, and amber. But I think that this month it's honey calcite, I don't know, and citrine that are coming up. Not amber, but if you have amber that is yellowish or a little bit orange, please do. But I feel like citrine is coming up, and you can work with citrine and honey calcite, because they are white stones to help us with, especially our solar plexus, our sense of self-worth, and our personal power. So if you can work with those crystals, please do. Wear them on yourself, put them in your bra, under your pillow, whatever feels like the proper thing to do it. And maybe wear golden jewelry if you have the possibility to do so. So yeah. And I feel cold to tell you that you can eat that chocolate. If you need chocolate, eat it. Eat away. Eat away, child. Eat away, my love. You can eat that chocolate. So random. And the last thing that's coming up is to surround yourself with nature. As you slow down, or as you are more intentional whenever you need to, you can just stay at home and, like I said, eat the sweet things, or just go for a walk in the woods, in a park where you can see the leaves changing colors and the nature changing. So if you can go on walks, go on walks, and you can even do meditative walks. And I will let you Google that, because you are a powerful being that can Google things on your own. And you can do a walking meditation, or you can just walk in silence with a soft music in your ears, or another episode of my podcast. But just, yeah, go for intentional, mindful walk in nature if you can. You can even, if you have a park or forest nearby, you can even sit by a tree, rest your back on it, and just breathe there. It would be amazing to do that. And yeah, the color brown, that cinnamon brown came up again, so I don't know. Maybe you can check for and search for a tree that's that color, to sit by it and connect with, or just sit by it and breathe and eat your snickerdoodles or whatever you make. Yeah, I think that's it. Just be intentional. Surround yourself with cinnamon color and eat more cinnamon. It can be in sweets, but it can also be that you can make a curry and add a little bit of cinnamon into your dish. You'll thank me. And if you've never done that, you'll thank me. It's quite amazing. Yeah, anyways. I wish you a great month, that you can feel whatever is coming your way, and that you can dedicate time for yourself. I urge you to do that. You only have this life as this human self that you are. You only have this life in this body, in this time and space. So enjoy. And it's not meant for doing endless chores. It's meant to be enjoyed. So enjoy yourself. Let your hair down, kick your shoes off, and maybe cuddle into your couch or bed with a book and a tea and a cookie. Yeah, I know that's cliche, but sometimes we just need to do that. So if you need to do that, please do. And yeah, enjoy yourself. Remember that you are loved and that this life is yours. Make it your own. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.